A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. A very warm welcome to all of you. We are back here in the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. It is an under 17 boys encounter out here today. Well, two sides desperate for a victory. It's the DDS Sports Academy up against the GVHSS for boys Kunnamkulam. And we are coming to you live from the Dr. Ambedkar Stadium out here in Kochi. And this one promises to be an absolute cracker. Well, the kickoff is just moments away now. So it will be interesting to see how do both these sides approach. Well, the coaches must have had a lot of words to say. Mr. Ajit for the MS, Mr. Ajit MS for the GVHSS, and Mr. Kannan for the DDS Sports Academy. There are the match officials ready to kick us off and get us underway very soon. Outwalk the match officials and the match ball as well. An excellent match ball, this one of the best that you can have. So the teams in yellow and pink. It is the DDS Sports Academy who are in yellow and the GVHSS who are in pink. So an interesting encounter this. Two sides searching for a victory. Well, this one promises to be an absolute cracker, doesn't it? A lunchtime kickoff. Well, it is going to be warm and it is going to be a bit difficult for the players, and maybe the conditions will favor the substitutes. Well, the referee wanting to have last few discussions with the players, wanting to make sure that everything is played fair and square in this one. Also, the toss for the side and the start. All smiles out here with the match officials. And we are ready to move ahead. So here are the lineups. The DD Sports Academy. Well, Kanan Sukumaran is the head coach, and he has quite a few substitutes. He's got 5 of them on the bench. And here is the lineup for the GVHSS. Mr. Ajit, he has got 6 options from the bench. So this one promised to be an absolute cracker. And we might expect a lot of fireworks in this game. So we are all set here now for kickoff. Both the sides are eager to go, and we have an on-time kickoff once again. So there goes the whistle, and the team in pink kick us off here. The GVHSS attacking from left to right, and the DDS Sports Academy from right to left in yellow. So this is the under 17 boys clash, and this one promises to be an absolute cracker of a game. Straight away a ball in, but this time it's gone out for a goal kick. Well, not quite able to keep that one under his stride. Well, we have seen some very good football out here already in Kochi. Once again, wanting to play it long. This time dispossessed and a long way out. Well, wanting to pass that one down this right hand side, but cleared away. Once again, pushing forwards. This time nicely defended but intercepted. And the DDS Sports Academy emerge with possession. But once again, just given away a misplaced pass. And now wanting to move forwards. And this time a decent ball. Well, an opportunity maybe. He's in on goal, but couldn't quite get in his stride on that occasion. Well, straight away threatening out here. It was Adit who was in behind on goal on that occasion. And now they move forwards. Well, this time a free kick straight away in a dangerous position out here. A chance for the team in pink. Well, this is a really big chance. It's a very good position to get a shot in or maybe invite a few bodies forward. Well, it's a decent effort. It's a shot on target, flicked on onto the crossbar by the goalkeeper, and out it goes. And the DDS Sports Academy survive a scare early on in this game. Well, flicked on that occasion. He just couldn't quite direct it goalwards. And the goalkeeper does just enough. This time he gathers it. Nicely collected. And out they come once again. Well, at the moment, playing on the counter, the GVHSS, in fact the DDS Sports Academy and the GVHSS, well, they are looking very good and strong. Right on the front foot, the team in pink. This time a good run down this left hand side, not quite able to beat the defenders. Once again a decent pass. This time playing it forwards, and out come the GVHSS once again, wanting to push ahead. This time a decent pass, trying to get in behind on goal. Once again intercepted. Out it goes for a throw in. Well, an early shot onto the crossbar. Well, this time a cross in. Well, the defender not quite clearing it. Opportunity maybe, it's a shot in, but it's been blocked. And the defender clears that one forward. And out they come now on the counter, the DDS Sports Academy. It's Abhijit on the ball. Wanting to cross that one. It's a misplaced one. Well, the danger not quite cleared. Here's Manu Once again, wanting to find Ajit down this left hand side, but good bit of defending once again. Allows the ball to go out. Well, a brilliant passage of play this. The first 5 minutes, entertaining enough so far. This time wanting to play it long and giving back the possession straight away. And here is the number 8 Arun Raj in possession. Well, he is a technically gifted player is Arun Raj. In fact, Arjun Raj rather. I beg your pardon. This time nicely done by the midfielder. Once again moving forwards. Well, wanting to play that cheeky through pass, but swept away by the goalkeeper. Charging on. Getting off his line. Well, both the sides are looking very good on the ball. And what a run this is. Brilliant. Well, getting past 4 defenders there. Somehow managing to get past, when in the end, the teammate of his just gives it away back to the opposition. This time an excellent through pass. They are in behind here. Opportunity for a cross, and he couldn't quite get it in control there. That was an excellent cross by Vignesh. And once again, the danger is cleared. Well, end-to-end stuff at the moment. And both the sides are on the front foot. Once again, moving forwards. Well, Manu wanting to get the ball back, not quite getting it on that occasion. And this time headed out. And out it goes for a goal kick. Well, end-to-end stuff this. Brilliant piece of football so far. And we hope to see more of the same as it continues. Well, both the sides on the front foot. Both the sides wanting to get that first goal. Once again, continuing to move forwards. This time nicely done. Well, good bit of footwork out there in midfield. As they move forward once again, the DDS Sports Academy. Here's Arjun Raj. Once again wanting to find Manu and not quite able to get it in his stride. Well, it's the clinicality in the final third that will matter in the end to get that opening goal. At the moment, neither of them good enough in the final third. Other than that, it's been very good and entertaining piece of football. Once again, nicely collected there by the goalkeeper. And here come the men in pink, this time down this right hand side. Well, an opportunity to get a cross in. Well, it's a wayward one in the end. It was Devin on that occasion, Devin Varghese. It's a scuffed effort, a scuffed cross in the end. Well, such has been the nature of this game so far. Once again played forward, and Varghese is in behind. Opportunity for him, and he's been pushed away by the goalkeeper in the end. Well, a total calamity out there in the end for the DDS Sports Academy. Not quite able to get going and almost finding the opening goal. That was a big chance. Well, the men in pink look more likely of the two at the moment. The GVHSS to get the opening goal out here. Once again, played forwards. This time a crossfield pass. It's a very good one, and he's in on goal. Opportunity, and he slips. My word, he slips at a very crucial stage. He was in on goal, one on one with the goalkeeper. Not quite able to get it in his stride. And that was a big chance. Well, how are these two sides going to break the deadlock at the moment? Both of them looking right on the front foot so far. And this time, a free kick in a dangerous position. And a position of some prowess for the DDS Sports Academy. Well, this might be a big chance. An opportunity here to wrap his foot around this one. It's Mohammad Sinan. Mohammad Sinan with a shot. Well, it's right into the wall, and he gets a corner kick out of it. Well, it's a waste of an opportunity in the end by him. Not sure if he can really afford to do something like that in a critical situation as such. Well, once again headed in, and this time directed goalwards, but not quite able to keep it down. And it's a shot on target in the end, but still goalless out here at the Ambedkar Stadium. Well, an entertaining half so far. Well, just 12 minutes in when we have seen a plenty of chances already. A very open game. Well, once again wanting to move forward, the GVHSS. This time down this right hand side. Well, he's inside the box. Opportunity for a cross, and it's headed out by the defender. Nicely defended in the end. We're getting a very important touch there. He was in on goal. Well, nonetheless, he wins a corner kick. And now maybe an opportunity with this corner. Once again committing men forward. This time a corner by Devin, but once again into the hands of the goalkeeper. Nicely collected. Well, he's been commanding in the air so far. And it continues to stay goalless out here at the Ambedkar Stadium. Once again, they come down this right hand side. This time it's Mohammad Ajmal. And once again, nicely defended there by the defender. It was Thalmis ul Haq on that occasion, who does really well to stop the opposition from getting through. So how do they keep on going from here on? That is the big question. Once again, moving forwards. The men in pink, well, they have been dominating possession, but the DDS Sports Academy would feel that they have had the better of the chances of the two. And this time a cross in, it's right into the arms of the goalkeeper. Nicely collected on that occasion. Once again, just thumped. Well, the men in yellow still searching for that first goal. The DDS Sports Academy. Well, they might be on the back foot, but they have had the better of the chances. And once again, they come down this left hand side. This time, thumb clear and well, almost a misplaced pass, but done well in the end by Ulhaq. Once again, an opportunity down this left hand side. This time, a decent ball in, headed out by the defender. Well, not far enough. Once again, a cluster of defenders around the players. Well, once again, spooning that one in, and it's gone into the hands of the goalkeeper. Well, once again, wanting to thump it forward. Well, it continues to stay goalless out here. So how do they break the deadlock at the moment? Both the sides. Once again, moving forwards. And this time, wanting to chip that one ahead. Well, a shot in from a long way out, and it's in! My word, what a strike! Where has that one come from? Out of nowhere! A brilliant strike! It's Mohammad Farzeen! A goal of his dreams! An absolute screamer, that one! Well, a goal that he will be watching over and over again on the turn, on the volley, and right into the left top corner. No keeper in this world had a chance for that one. And the DDS Sports Academy have taken the lead here. What an excellent piece of strike that is. Unbelievable. Well, 30 yards out from goal. And a brilliant strike right into the left top corner, and one of the goals of this tournament so far. Well, in fact, it was Arjun with that strike. Well, once again, a shot in, wanting to play it forwards. And this time the referee calls it back. Well. Once again, a goal against the run of play. How many times have we seen that in this Reliance Foundation Youth Sports? What an excellent strike that was. Well, once again, they move forward now. This time a cross in. It's a decent one. Well, the defender getting an important touch. This time cleared out. Well, what a goal that was. A brilliant strike. A goal which you would be wanting to watch over and over again. That is how good it was. Well, the DDS Sports Academy are now settling into this game as well and having a bit more of possession too. But at the moment, on the counter, here come the GVHSS. Well, good bit of footwork. But he won't be able to get through. It was Vignesh on that occasion. Well, 20 minutes in, and we have a goal, a spectacular goal already. Well, a free kick opportunity now for the GHVS. It's a decent one, headed out by the defender, and back it goes in. And this time the referee not happy with something, calls the playback. Well, this time maybe a foul, and the referee not happy with the defender out there. And once again wanting to move forwards. This time thrown ahead and headed out by the defender. Nicely done. Well, it was Adityan on that occasion with an important touch. Well, once again dispossessed, and out come the GHVS. Now it's them who are playing on the counter. This time wanting to play the through pass, but not quite able to find his teammate. So they will continue to search for that equalizer here. The man in pink, and they need it instantly. They are on the back foot. Once again, a decent effort. Well, wanting to get on the end of it. Devin Varghese not quite able to. Once again played forwards. This time nicely done by the goalkeeper. So how do they try and find that equalizer? At the moment, very packed out there, the defense of the DDS Sports Academy. They are doing really well in this one, as they try to push forward for that equalizer, the GHVS. Well, it's been an outstanding game so far, and we have seen an outstanding goal already. An absolute crackerjack of a strike by Mohammad Farzeen. Well, once again moving forwards. So at the moment in the driver's seat here, the DDS Sports Academy. And happier of the two sides at the moment. And why shouldn't they be? An outstanding strike, making all the difference in this game so far. Well, this time a free kick for the men in pink, the GHVS. It's a decent one. Well, nicely brought down, but it's away from goal. Once again, wanting to continue to push forwards. This time a decent ball in, but once again it will go out for a goal kick. Well, it's gone over everybody, even the goalkeeper. And it stays 1-0 to the DDS Sports Academy in this one. So it has been a very lively game so far, this one. As it continues to stay like this. Well, what a strike that was. Just not quite able to get our heads over it. This time he's in here and a big chance gone. Well, he should have buried that, at least kept it on target, at least made the goalkeeper work. And another chance gone begging here for the GHVS to try and get that equalizer. Well, chances like those are the reason you would start to feel that the equalizer is not far out. Once again, a decent cross, but this time cleared away by the defender. And here come the GHVS once again down this right hand side, trying to find Devin. Devin Varghese not quite in front of the defender, and nicely done there. Well, in search for another one here at the moment. Once again, clawed out by the goalkeeper. Well, once again, wanting to beat the defenders there, not quite able to beat them. So the referee just calling the play back on that occasion. Well, just trying for a drink break here for the players because it is very warm. So the referees have decided to keep a short drink break so that the players stay hydrated as they keep on continuing to play in the scorching heat. Well, a very good half this so far, more than the first quarter. A goal to the good, the DDS Sports Academy. An outstanding strike by Mohammad Farzeen, making all the difference so far. So we have hit the half-hour mark now, and a goal to the good. The DDS Sports Academy once again continuing after that short drink break, with a quarter of an hour left now in this first half, and the GHVS will be wanting to search for that equalizer before the end of the break. The manager of the GHVS won't be happy at all. Well, one belter of a strike making a difference between the two sides. So where do they find that equalizer from at the moment? Well, it's attack after attack at the moment, but it's not quite working out. Once again, played forward. This time nicely gathered by the goalkeeper. Once again, just launching that one forwards. And this time nicely collected by the player out there, and an opportunity here with a free kick to double the advantage for the DDS Sports Academy. Well, once again, it seems like it's going to be Mohammad Sinan to take it. But there are plenty of men forward wanting to try and search for that second goal, the elusive second goal for the DDS Sports Academy. Well, the previous one was hit on the wall, and this time wanting to be cheeky. Can they get a shot in? Well, not quite so nicely defended in the end. And now on the charge, on the counter, down this left hand side. Once again, moving forwards. And this time, an excellent tackle there by the defender. Last ditch defending. And he's given away a corner in the end. Brilliantly done by the defender. Had he not got that one correctly, he was through in on goal. And not only just that, had that been a foul, that would have been a clear penalty. But an opportunity now with a corner kick for the GHVS. It's a decent one, but once again, very commanding. The goalkeeper collects it. Well, this time an opportunity to move forward once again. Well, the DDS Sports Academy not quite able to get another one here. They have had the share of chances. But still, it is looking so far so good out here for the DDS Sports Academy. Well, the DDS Sports Academy are in a very good position now, having taken the lead, keeping possession. But the GHVS are not going to back down, and an opportunity once again wanting to play that one through and not quite able to find the winger there who was trying to get inside. Well, 10 more minutes left in this first half. And that excellent strike by Mohammad Farzin making all the difference. Once again, a cross in. Won't quite find his teammate. And out it goes for a goal kick. Well, once again dispossessed. And this time take down this left hand side. Well, once again just given away there in midfield. And this time out it goes for a throw in. Well, not quite able to find his teammate once again. Quite a few misplaced passes now for the GHVS. You would feel that they're starting to lose their way, and the DDS Sports Academy are looking the more likely of the two to get the second goal here at the moment. Once again, they come down this left hand side. Once again, just moving forwards. Well, this time a cross in. Can he get in behind? Well, not quite so. Well, it has been an excellent first half of football. Well, a few misplaced passes here and there, but other than that, it's been really good. And both the sides have been playing it very positively in search of those goals. At the moment, a moment of brilliance making all the difference. Well, this time a substitution for the GHVS. Not sure exactly why. Well, maybe a tactical shift out there for the GHVS. Well, once again, wanting to move forward here, the DDS Sports Academy. They're looking very good on the eye. This time a cross in, and it's across the face of the goal. And out it goes for a goal kick. Well, that was very close. That was a big chance. Wanting to try and double the lead there. Well, just a little more than 5 minutes left now in this first half. Well, once again moving forwards. Well, it's been an excellent first half so far. Two sides wanting to win and wanting to search for goals. And that is exactly what we want to see out here in this Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Well, once again moving forward, and Manu isn't behind, but he's been flagged offside once again. Well, the offside line has been kept very tight by the GHVS, and they're doing an excellent job. Once again, played down this right hand side. And here comes Devin Varghese. A left footed cross this time. An opportunity. Well, open space in front of him. It's a shot in. Well, once again, it's scuffed. He slips at the last minute. Well, that's the second time something like that has happened with him, and he would be wanting to change his boots during that halftime break. Well, once again, just cleared out in the end. Not quite able to find his teammate. Well, once again, played forwards. This time down this left hand side. And now a shot in. Well, a smart save by the goalkeeper. Well, just 2.5 more minutes left now in this first half, plus the stoppages. We have seen quite a few in this first one. And they continue to search the equalizer here, the GHVS. Once again, nicely won back. Well, this time a cross in and headed out. Well, an opportunity maybe. Here's Arjun. He's gone for a cross. And once again, out they come. This time down this right hand side. Once again, just clawed out and cleared away. And an opportunity for a shot in. Well, once again, a long way out. They're not shy of taking those shots from a long way out. Well, we have seen a spectacular goal already. And maybe we are in for another one if they keep on playing in this fashion. Well, that was an outrageous strike by Mohammad Farzeen, which is making all the difference in this game so far. Once again, wanting to go right through the defender, not quite able to. But it seems like the DDS Sports Academy will be going into halftime with this lead at the moment. It's a slender one, but it's a lead nonetheless. And this game very much open. Once again, just thumped out. And this time playing it forwards. Good bit of work out there. And now playing it down this right hand side. Well, the DDS Sports Academy are looking the likelier of the two to get the second goal. As the 45 minutes of the first are up, and we are into the stoppages. Well, here's the goal scorer once again, Mohammad Farzeen. Well, once again dispossessed. Opportunity maybe for the GHVS. Well, he's got support, and if he could have found him, he was right through on goal. But once again, an excellent interception to keep it away from that goal. And out come the DDS Sports Academy once again. Well, the intensity of this game has been decent. It's slowed down a bit in the final few minutes of this first half. Here's Manu playing it down this right hand side. Once again, he comes back to collect it, and this time intercepted. And now, once again, set on his bike down this left hand side, the GHVS. It's Vignesh. Good bit of trickery. Gets past one. Finds a teammate. And he's lost it. Well, not quite so. He's done well to keep possession. He's retained it. Well, if they can get a couple of more passes together and almost finding once again his strike partner there. Well, this time a long way out. It's a scuffed effort at the end. And out it goes for a goal kick. Well, it's been brilliant this first half. Quite a few chances. Once again, just playing it forwards. And this time down this right hand side, but out it goes. So not sure exactly how much are the stoppages. We will have that confirmed for you. But the halftime whistle is not far away in this one. At the moment, the GHVS, well, they continue to push. Once again, they come down this left hand side. They've got bodies forward now in search of that equalizer, trying to get that equalizer right at the stroke of half time. But once again, nicely defended and cleared away by the defender. And the DDS Sports Academy heading into half time with that slender lead. Well, once again, nicely collected and nicely passed down this right hand side. Well, this time it's a poor pass, and out it goes for another goal kick. Well, no one out there. Easy as you like for the defenders, but there goes the halftime whistle. The referee says he's seen enough for this first half. Well, just the one goal separating two sides. That strike from Mohammad Fazeen, taking the DDS Sports Academy into the lead. And at halftime here, it is the DDS Sports Academy 1, GHVS nil. Right then, we are back here for the second half, and straight away on the front foot, opportunity for an equalizer, and they've got it. What an instant response! Right from kickoff, the GHVS have the equalizer that they were searching for. Brilliantly taken, excellent run down the right hand side, and a brilliant cross, just tapping that one home. And once again, we are back to where we started. Home. Brilliantly taken by Vignesh right at the end. So one apiece, and as we expected, goals in this one, we continue to expect. Superbly taken in the end by Vignesh. Well, an instant response is what they wanted, and they have got it. Brilliantly taken goal. So, how do the DDS Sports once again regain that lead? Well, what a good goal that was. Well, it's a shot from a long way out. It's been punched away by the goalkeeper. Well, not far enough. But somehow in the end they managed to clear it. And the men in pink, well, they have come out all guns blazing in the second half. Well, this time a mistake by the defender, and almost Manu was in behind on goal. Well, the goalkeeper gets across and gathers it, and it stays one apiece. Well, will that be a foul? Yes, it will be a foul on Vignesh, the goal scorer. Well, they were off the blocks straight away, right from kickoff. And that just changes the mood in the GHVS camp as well. They are high on confidence now. Well, once again, out of play it goes. Well, once again, wanting to move forwards, the GHVS. Well, it's a decent ball and headed out by the goalkeeper in the end. And Vignesh wanting to try and get that one under control, not quite able to. And a shot from a long way out. And it's gone wide. Well, we have seen one spectacular goal already. And we wouldn't be away from another one with the efforts that have been coming from 30 yards out. Well, the GHVS have been knocking on the door ever since the start of the second half. They've got that equalizer and they are wanting to push to the goal that will take them in the lead. This is an excellent run. Will that be a foul? Well, the referee says no. And once again, a ball in. It comes out to Vignesh. And Vignesh, well, a mistake first, but does well to retain possession. And this time a cross in. Well, wanting to get that shot in, but it's taken away by the defender. And an excellent pass. Well, almost a mistake there by the defender. Well, what a lively start this is to the second half. 5 minutes in, end-to-end stuff once again. Once again, just dispossessed. This time wanting to play it down this right-hand side. Well, this time it's a through pass. Opportunity here. Well, he's past the defender. He's one on one with the goalkeeper, and he's played his opportunity. What a good finish! And they have turned it around here, the GHVS. An excellent Ronaldo celebration to cap it off as well. What a comeback this is! What a start to the second half for the GVHSS. It's the substitute, Kamaruddin, with the goal. Well, that is exactly why he was brought on. And he's done his job. An excellent through pass. Doing really well to beat the defender there. And he took it onto his stronger foot. And he just thumps that one home. A brilliantly taken goal. And the GVHS have turned this one around. Well, now a substitution for the DDS Sports. Well, they don't know what has hit them right at the start of the second half. A couple of goals inside the first 6 minutes of the second half. Well. Once again, down this right hand side they come. And this time headed out. Well, the referee once again calling the play back. Once again, just thumped forward. Well, how can they manage to get the equalizer now? The DDS Sports Academy. Unfamiliar territory out there for them in this game now. Well, they have been in the lead for the most part of it, or maybe at least on level terms, and for the first time they find themselves behind in this one. And here comes the goal scorer once again, Kamiruddin. He's done well to beat the defender. Once again, just wanting to keep the ball. This time down this left hand side for Vignesh, another goal scorer of this game. This time good bit of footwork. Well, wanting to search for a long pass. This time intercepted and cleared away by Arjun. Well, what an outstanding contest this is turning out to be. Well, the DDS Sports Academy, a goal up with an absolute belter by Mohammad Farzeen. Well, that was more than a goal. It was a goal and a half, considering the good strike that was. And ever since we have come back in the second half, they have turned it around here, the GVHS. First through Vignesh and then to the substitute. So leading this game by 2-1. Well, once again on the ball, this time wanting to play that one through. And the goalkeeper collects it. Well, once again a long way out, and it's a decent effort in the end. And almost on the rebound there, the substitute almost latching onto it once again. Well, once again we are continuing here. Well, what an outstanding game this is turning out to be now. The DDS Sports Academy at the moment on the back foot, not quite able to get the ball, not quite able to keep possession to try and get that equalizer. At the moment, an opportunity once again. Can he get a shot in? He can, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. And once again just punched out, and out comes Manu. Once again set on his bike, but once again intercepted. Misplaced pass. And straight away come the GHVS once again. And this time a cross in. Well, wanting to take a shot, not quite able to. This time played forwards. Once again just clobbered out. And out it goes for a throw in. Well, what a game this is turning out to be. Do the DDS Sports Academy have enough firepower to get back into this one? At the moment, the GHVS are right on the front foot. It's attack after attack from them as they search for that cushion goal now. And this time a wayward cross, and out it goes for a goal kick. Well, once again, a shout out to the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports for organizing this outstanding tournament. This is the final four round of the under 17 boys category, and a very important clash for both the sides. This once again just thumped forward, and this time into the arms of the goalkeeper. This time thumped forward, and out it goes for a throw in. Well, another throw in. Able to keep that one in. Well, at the moment, the DDS Sports Academy having their backs against the wall. Just not quite able to get going out here. Once again being dispossessed in midfield. And once again wanting to push forward. Well, this time a free kick for the DDS Sports Academy. An opportunity to get bodies forward and get the ball inside the box. Well, it's right in front of goal, and the goalkeeper had to parry that one out. And they won a corner out of that one. That was a very good one by the free kick taker. Excellent piece of goalkeeping in the end. This time a corner kick. And once again, he's set on his bike here. He's got an opportunity. Well, he's going for goal from a long way out. And not the best of the efforts in the end. But the idea was good. And the idea, it seems like, was the correct one as well. So how do the DDS Sports Academy find that equalizer now? Will they have some options from the bench as well? At the moment, the GHVS are in pole position, not even giving away the ball, looking the more likely of the two. Once again, a shot in and nicely saved by the goalkeeper. This time wanting to beat the defender. Well, what an excellent comeback it was by the GHVS right at the start of the second half. A couple of goals in 5 minutes, just turning things around. Showing a lot of character out there. So half an hour to go in this game as we hit the hour mark now. And the GHVS looking the stronger of the two. Well, once again an opportunity here, but this time played down this left hand side to Vignesh. The two goal scorers wanting to combine together and not quite able to. Once again just pulled back. And this time clobbered out. So the GHVS continue to search for the third here. That could be the killer goal of this game. The DDS Sports Academy have been nowhere to be seen in this second half. As it continues to stay in this fashion, once again Vignesh, but this time pulled back for offside. And a free kick for the DDS Sports Academy. Once again played forwards. And this time an opportunity, maybe there's a shot in. And once again a smart save by the goalkeeper. A very important hand because that was travelling. And he's done really well, the goalkeeper. Well, once again a shot in, and it's a team effort in the end. This time the player couldn't quite keep that one in. And another corner is what they get here. Another opportunity. This time it's headed, and well, Varghese was in behind. Had he got that one in control, he was in on goal. And it would have been a very big chance. Well, at the moment, things not quite working out here for the DDS Sports Academy. Once again, played forwards. Well, the GHVS manager will be the happier of the two with the way this game has been panning out. Well, such has been the nature of this game. Once again, just wanting to play it forwards. And this time, out it goes for a throw in. Well, wanting to grow at the moment, the DDS Sports in this game. This time, nicely collected. Well, will that be given as a foul? Well, the referee has called the play back. Well, slowly and steadily, the DDS Sports Academy a bit more on the ball now, and they would like to be in this kind of a position. Once again, just played forwards, and this time a throw in for the DDS Sports Academy in search of their second. Well, these misplaced passes have been an issue for both the sides, you got to say, and something that both the coaches would be wanting to be rectified because it is an unforced error, to be fair. Once again, played forwards. This time down this left hand side. Yes, Vignesh. Vignesh with a shot in from a long way out. And this is an excellent run. Once again, a cross in and it's flicked away by the head of the defender. But once again, the danger not quite cleared. Well, this time maybe an opportunity down this left hand side. Well, once again, just playing that one forwards. This time nicely collected by the defender. And he's done really well there, the defender. Once again, the defender clears it. And out come the men in pink once again. Not quite able to beat the defender on that occasion. This time a decent cross. And the flag is raised. Well, at the moment, the equalizer seems to be very far out here for the DDS Sports Academy. In the second half, they haven't even maybe entered the defense line of the GHVS. And such has been the nature of this game so far. Once again, played down this right hand side. This time a throw in. Well, how quickly have they switched the game from right to left? And once again, it is a misplaced cross. Well, the GHVS, the comfortable of the two at the moment. They would be very happy with the situation that they are in now. Well, almost 70 minutes up. The DDS Sports Academy not quite able to get those passes together. Once again, cleared away by the defender. And this time down this left hand side. And a shot in from a long way out. Well, he does well to gather it. And this time wanting to play that one through and collected by the goalkeeper. Well, once again thumped forwards. And this time the play has been called back by the referee. Well, the referee not pleased with the defender there. And once again, just moving forwards. This time played down this left hand side. Can he get a cross in? Well, he's got it. And a shot in! And it's hit the post! Where has that one come from? How unfortunate is that for the striker there? And almost finding the equalizer. Just one attack and almost getting that goal. Well, this time a foul outside the box. Well, let's have a look at that one once again. Well, it was a brilliant touch to get past the defender at first. And an excellent shot off the hand of the goalkeeper and off the post. And out it goes. Well, when it is not your day, nothing goes in your favor. And the DDS Sports once again have a free kick in a very good position out here. An opportunity to try and get that equalizer. Well, they need an equalizer right now here. Well, he's going for goal. And once again, the goalkeeper collects it. And in the end, cleared away by the defender. Well, they're starting to respond here now, the DDS Sports Academy. Trying to get that elusive equalizer. Once again pushed forwards. And this time a cross in. Well, it's gone right into the arms of the goalkeeper. Not quite able to keep that one low. And collected nicely by the goalkeeper. Well, the referee calling the play back. It's a decent cross in and a shot in. My word. He was right in front of goal and he scraped that one over the crossbar. What a big chance that was, and once again, what a let off that is for the GVHSS. Well, all of a sudden, threatening out here the DDS Sports Academy, and they are more than capable of it. We have seen that earlier on, and once again, they're starting to show that they are more than capable of getting another one here. The equalizer. Well, once again, playing it forwards. This time, the defender stops it. And now wanting to play it on this right hand side. And once again, the referee, well, he stopped play for a hydration break out here, as the players needed because it is really warm out here in Kochi at the Dr. Ambedkar Stadium. And the GVHSS have turned this one around, leading this game by 2 goals to 1 with 15 minutes left on the clock, plus the stoppages. So both sets of coaches have said their share of the words, and that hydration break will more likely be like a strategic timeout, and only time will tell if those wise words are being implemented on the pitch out there. Well, implementation and execution the key here, with just a little more than 30 minutes left plus the stoppages. Well, all of a sudden, the DDS Sports Academy, they are pushing forwards. They have started to look more like the team who are on the chase for the equalizer. And once again, dispossessed. This time, nicely collected and played all the way back. Will that be called back for a foul? Well, not exactly. And this time, headed forward. Well, once again, the play has been called back. Not sure exactly why by the referee. So we continue here and straight away on the charge. Well, a shot in has been blocked by the defender. Well, straight away wanting to push forwards. Well, the DDS Sports Academy, they were in pole position for the most of the game, but the last 20-25 minutes haven't been in their favor. They have been utterly dominated, but once again they're just trying to push that for that late equalizer, which they are in desperate need of at the moment. There's not long left now. Well, it might take only a second to score, but you need to build it up as well. You need some momentum. At the moment, momentum is in the favor of those in pink. Once again, played down this left-hand side, and once again comes Vignesh, the man who scored that equalizer. This cross, but it's been blocked. Played straight at him. Well, once again, just wanting to push forwards. This time, thumped out. And the defender clears that one. Keeps possession, gives it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Well, once again, just wanting to move forwards. And now they come. Well, once again, it's a substitute, Kamyudin, who's on the ball. Well, he's got a shot in, and it's in. He's got another one. What a super substitution it is. And the GVHSS. Well, they have got the cushion that they were searching for. It's Kamaruddin once again. Well, what a well taken goal that is. Superbly done. Getting past the defender at first, and then even after it was from a tight angle, he's done extremely well to thump it home. And they have got the cushion that they were searching for. And they are leading this game now by 3 goals to 1. And that goal should definitely put the game beyond DDS Sports Academy bid. Well, well, well. 4 goals in this game, and all four of them have gone at the same end. The DDS Sports Academy leading in the first half, and then an excellent comeback this by the GHVS in the second half. A game of two halves, you gotta say. And once again, Mohammad Faizuddin on that occasion dispossessed. Well, they need a goal instantly here, the DDS Sports Academy, if they want to give themselves any chance to try and get that equalizer. Once again, moving forward, this time a shot in, and it's gone over the crossbar. Well, a team effort in the end. Well, he's already scored one spectacular, wanting to repeat what he did in the first half, repeating those heroics. Well, that was a goal and a half, the first one, which he scored. An absolute screamer. And now just a little more than 7 minutes left to get a couple of goals here now for the DDS Sports Academy. Once again, moving forward. Well, this time an opportunity they are in here, but once no. Well, the GHVS feels like are not done yet. And once again, Vignesh is through, but once again, the goalkeeper will just collect that one. Well, it has been an excellent second half for them, for the men in pink out there, attacking from right to left. They've got 3 goals in the second half. First the equalizer, then the one that got them into the lead, and now that cushion, which has put really the game beyond the DDS Sports Academy. Well, here is Vignesh on the ball, this time trying to overstep and trying to nutmeg the defender, and he's failed at that one. Well, the referee calling the play back on that occasion. So the DDS Sports Academy, well, wanting to search for their second to try and get back into this one. At the moment, it seems like a long way back, especially considering the way that they have played in the second half. They were invisible for the first 30 minutes in the second half. Well, although they have started to play a bit more better, trying to get some attacks in, they have hit the post as well in this second half. Well, once again, a shot in from a long way out. It's collected by the goalkeeper nicely. But once again, wanting to push forwards, and this time the play has been called back once again. Well, a free kick now from a long, long way out for the DDS Sports Academy as they push to try and get one back. Well, it's been saved by the goalkeeper. Not the best of the efforts. And now a corner kick. But it's a decent corner. But once again gathered by the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper wanting to set his strikers on their bikes. Here is Varghese, and he's not been able to keep that one in. And out it goes. Well, not long left now, and it seems like there's no way back out here for the DDS Sports Academy unless they get a goal right now of the next attack. Well, once again playing it down this right hand side. Good bit of footwork. Well, he's looked very lively out here. Once again down this left hand side is Kamaruddin. Well, it's a decent ball. It's a chance, and there's another one. That's number 4 for the GHVS. And it's Varghese on this occasion. What an excellent finish. Once again from a tight angle. And they are leading this game by 4-1 now. It's Devin Varghese with that goal. And definitely this time it is way beyond the DDS Sports Academy. Once again, Kamaruddin at the heart of it. An excellent pass down this right hand side. And Varghese, well, he's kept on knocking on the door down this right hand side. And he's got a goal for himself in this one too. Excellent finish in the end. And they are 4-1 up now. 3 to the good. And definitely that has put the game to bed out here. Well, what an outstanding second half performance this is by the GHVS. Well, this time the play has been called back for offside. Well, 4 goals in the second half for the GHVS. Turning this one around. A couple of goals early in the half and then a couple of late goals now. Ensuring a victory for them in this final 4 round. Well, just the 1 minute plus the stoppages left now. A little more than 1 minute. It has been a very solid looking second half for the DDS Sports Academy. They were really good in the first half, especially when they went on to lead with that absolute cracking goal. Well, definitely one of the goals of the tournaments by Mohammad Farzeen. But ever since, the men in pink haven't looked back. They have fought hard and they have fought really hard to get those 4 goals. And it is going to be a convincing victory out here for the GHVS. Well, this time a yellow card shown by the referee. Not sure exactly why. Well, they need to be careful as well here, the GHVS. They have secured the victory. They need to make sure that they keep their cool as well. Well, this is the reason why he's just taken the ball illegally from the attacking player. So the 90 minutes are now up and we head into the stoppages. Not sure exactly how many will they be, but at the moment they're in search for the 5th. The keeper is in front and he's chipped the goalkeeper. What a good finish! And that's the 5th one. A handful of goals for the GHVS in the second half. A brilliant finish there. And the GHVS, well, they have deserved this one. And nothing going out in the favor of the DDS Sports Academy. Chipping the goalkeeper on that occasion. A brilliant finish. Well, it was Akshay on that occasion getting in on goal. And they are 5 goals to 1 up now, leading this by 4. Well, here is that finish once again. Well, in fact, it was Mohammad Ajmal chipping the goal. Well, the goalkeeper never should have left his line there. A total miscommunication between him and the defenders, and a poor decision in the end is what it turned out to be. And they are 5-1 up now, the GHVS. Scoring goals for fun in the second half. Well, it has been more than a comeback now. And the DDS Sports Academy, well, they have a lot of things to rectify. Well, they did hit the post in this second half when they were 2-1 down. But other than that, nothing has really worked out for them. Well, they are searching for more at the moment. They are hungry for more. And there is the full-time whistle. What an outstanding game of football this is for the GHVS. Well, they were trailing to an absolute scorcher by Mohammad Farzeen in the first half. But in the second half, they have come out all guns blazing. Goals from Vignesh, Kamaruddin, Varghese, and in the end, Ajmal making all the difference. And at full time, it has finished here. The DDS Sports Academy 1, GHVS 5. Well, here is the match summary as well. 55-45 the possession, 13-10 shots on target, but they have been more clinical in this game, and therefore that has been the reason and the difference between the two sides. What an outstanding performance for the boys of Kunnul Kalam. Well, here are the highlights of this game. We started off nicely. This was the first opportunity. It was for Varghese. Well, he couldn't quite direct that one goalwards. Well, they had quite a few chances this time. A slip it was. Couldn't quite get the opening goal. They had quite a few chances before the storm hit them. That excellent strike by Mohammad Farzeen. Well, that strike by Mohammad Farzeen came absolutely out of nowhere. Well, some highlights for you to enjoy before that strike. We will show that to you in a moment from now. Yes, this was the strike by Mohammad Farzeen. An absolute screamer of a goal. Well, a goal and a half in the end. And they went into the lead in the first half thanks to that goal, the DDS Sports Academy. But ever since, they never got going. And after leading in the first half, they came out in the second half. And there were goals after goals for the GHVS. That was the first one. It was Vignesh. And then it was Kamaruddin, who was set on his bike. A nicely taken goal, an excellent finish at the right corner of the goal. Brilliantly curling that one in. And then he got a second for himself as well, along with the Ronaldo celebration. Well, this was an excellent effort. Well, Kamaruddin, who came on as a substitute at the 41st minute, looked very lively with those fresh pair of legs. Well, quite a few efforts came from a long way out, and this was his second, Kamaruddin. Well, not quite so, not this one, it's the next one maybe. Well, a lot of efforts in the second half. And an excellent job in the end. Well, just goes to show how good they were in the second half. Well, this was the effort that hit the post by Adityan. It was hit powerfully, hit really hard, and the goalkeeper parrying it onto the post. This was the free kick effort once again on target, but an easy save for the goalkeeper in the end. Well, they tried to come back into this one, the DDS Sports Academy. It didn't quite work out. This was a big chance, and he couldn't quite keep that one down. Some good tackling as well. And this was the goal for Kamaruddin, which got them the cushion. An expertly taken goal into the left bottom corner. Well, Mohammad Farzeen once again trying for the spectacular to try and get his side back into this game. This time a parried out effort. And this was Kamaruddin with the assist now for Varghese. What a good goal that was. Expertly taken once again in that left corner. Well, this was an excellent counter attack. Well, they were very clinical in front of goal and they kept on showing us throughout the game. Well, this was the referee calling the play back for a yellow card. The only yellow card of the game, the only booking. And this was the fifth goal. Mohammad Ajmal chipping the goalkeeper and sending the GVHSS into delirium, winning this game by 5-1. Well, that was it from this game in the Reliance Sports Youth Foundation, and we will be back with another one in a short while from now. Until then, goodbye.